Hey everybody, how are y'all doing today? So, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my cat, Beth Kitty. Oh, let me see if I can pull her up for you. Okay, so we'll see how long she'll tolerate this. Beth is 16 years old. I don't know if you've ever seen a cat make it up into the upper teens. I have before, and usually they're not in the best of health. They tend to lay around a lot, not do much. Just when they move, they look like they're hurting. They may be on a special diet. They may have a lot of health issues. I am quite pleased to report that with Beth, that none of that is true. She is in amazing health. She moves very well, especially for her age. And she's not sick. Last time I brought her to the vet, it was just for an annual checkup. Checkup. It was for her annual checkup. And Doc said she was in great health. So I'm not sure if you were able to see in this when I held her up just a minute ago. But maybe a month or so ago, maybe a little more than that, we noticed that her fur was thinning, which, okay, she's an older cat. She's 16. I guess thinning fur isn't unexpected when you get a little older. But she's a licker. She licks everything all the time, and especially me and herself. So I'm not sure how much of that had to do with her thinning fur. But I decided to see if there was anything I could do to help her out. So I remember my mother-in-law told me when her dog started losing fur that her veterinarian had recommended vitamins, hair, skin, and nails. And that when she started doing that, the dog's fur came back in, no problem. Well, so I happened to have my friend's copy of the Animal Desk Reference here at the house for a while. Thanks for that, by the way. So I decided to look and see if there were any supplements I could give her that might help with her thinning fur. And lo and behold, there are. The ones I chose were NingXia Red, because of course I have this on hand. We use it daily for ourselves. And Sulfurzyme, which again we also have on hand and keep on use daily for ourselves. Both of these can be beneficial to just overall health. So what I did for Beth Kitty 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, I don't remember exactly. I should start writing these things down maybe. Was I took a 2-ounce packet of NingXia Red, and to it I added 2 additional ounces of water. So I diluted it 50-50. And I took one of these little capsules of Sulfurzyme. Let me pull one out so you can see it. So one of these little capsules, opened it up and poured out half of it into the NingXia water mixture. And I just put it in a cup and I mixed it up really well, and I keep it in the fridge. And every morning I give her about 1 ml. And I say about because I found a baby syringe that is maybe 1 ml. It doesn't have a whole lot of markings on it, so it's hard to tell exactly. And I've just been giving her 1 ml of that mixture every morning. And let me tell you, normally if you try and give this cat something with a syringe, she fights you like crazy. She does not like it. But in the Animal Desk Reference, it did warn that you couldn't just give most cats NingXia to drink. They wouldn't care for it. It's a fruit. It's not like something that's part of their normal diet. Well, so the first couple of days she did fight. And then after that, she really kind of settled in. And here lately, the last 5 days or so, she yowls at me until I give her NingXia. which is pretty awesome. But I've also noticed the past several days or so, maybe the past week, her fur is definitely looking thicker. So not nearly as thin as it was, which is very pleasing. She still moves great. She doesn't have that arthritic old lady, I can barely move walk. I mean, she's a cat, she still sleeps a lot, but she doesn't sleep all the time. She still goes outside and spends time out. I mean, she's been an in and out cat all of her life. And for several years there, she'd gotten to the point where she just, unless the weather was absolutely perfect, she wouldn't go out. And here the past 6 months to a year or so, she has been wanting to go outside a lot more frequently. I can tell she's been feeling so much better since we've started doing what we could to help improve her health. And this is just the latest thing we've added in. And like I said, I've noticed a huge improvement in her fur coat. It is softer, which her fur has always been rather on the coarse side unless she took dust baths. And I'm not saying she's not taking dust baths, but I can tell it's softer than it had been even with dust baths. And like I said, I can tell that her fur has gotten much thicker since we've gotten her on her supplements. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I am super excited that my 16-year-old baby is in such great health, especially because I have met older cats that are not in great health. Alright, so that was what I wanted to share with you guys today. So thank you for joining me. If you have questions or if you want to learn more about how I take care of my fur baby, just send me a message. Alright, talk to you later. Bye!